family. You must understand how to relate with your family members. It is too important. Some of us neglect our family members and start relating with every other person. God puts you somewhere and you have abandoned those people. You don't respect them. You don't treat them with honor. You don't regard them. But you want to be regarding every other person. It is not done. There's another set of people you must build relationship with. Other people you will build relationship with, your friends. We have friendships. We have mentor and mentee relationships. We have life coaches. We have discipler and disciple relationship. We have business partners. We have collaborators. So many things. Because as young people, like I said at the beginning, our life does not stop because we want to get married. Or our life goal and pursuit is not to get married. There are a lot of things. And to occupy, we must learn how to leverage all these relationships adequately so that we can occupy for the Lord while on this earth. Very, very important for us to take note of that. The next slide, please. Are we making progress? Are we following? Great. So we'll go to the next issue, which is, we'll just, like I said, this is just to touch on general things about our relationships and what we ought to be doing. Building our relationship, building our friendships, have quality friends. You can't do life alone. You're in church and nobody knows you. You're not blessing anybody. Nobody's helping you. You need friends that you can reach out to. The other day we were interviewing a couple and the husband kept mentioning that his friend, he called him at 2 a.m. and he picked up. The friend did this. He was sick. The friend did this. He was that one. The friend did this. How many of us have people in our lives as friends that we can go to in the days of need? Remember our first slide that says 2 are better than 1. That one can be down, the other can lift them up. Do you have somebody that will lift you up in the day of trouble? Do you have somebody that is mentoring you, that is coaching you, that is discipling you? Do you have somebody that you are collaborating with? One of the things we want to do in these days is we want to be the one to shine all the shine. No, it doesn't work that way. We must learn to collaborate with brothers and sisters in church. We have all of the best gifts that God has given the church. But many times, because we don't collaborate, we want to do life alone. We don't achieve the things that God wants us to achieve. And like I said, relationships are currencies. Next slide. And we must learn how to maximize them. Let's go to the next slide, please. We'll be touching on our romantic relationships. How many of us are excited now? We want to talk about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. How many of us are excited now? I've been boring you, right? Okay. Next slide, please. Romantic relationships. But I don't know, have we followed up to this point? Have we followed up to this point? So I want every one of us to begin to have a self-examination of how you've been treating your relationships. Your elders in church. That your boss. That your neighbor. How respectful have you been to them? Do you greet them? Do you say hello to them? The chairman says something about kindness. How kind have you been to the people around you? You are in a business relationship. You provide services and you've not been effective. You chop people's money and you don't pick their call. We must ensure that our relationships are not abused. Next slide. So that we can go far and occupy for the Lord. Okay, so I think we are good with time. We'll spend the last part of this conversation and then we'll go on. I wish we had mics so that we can take 2 feedback. Please, can you help us with 2 mics in the congregation? Let's just ask a few questions for people to respond. Or I can even come down. So, I need 2 volunteers again. 2 volunteers. Any 2? Any 2 volunteers? I'm downstairs now. Any 2, sharp. No, you volunteered before. Let another person come. Thank you very much. Please, let's clap for him. Thank you very much. Please, I need 2 ladies. 4 guys have come on. Now, I need 2 ladies. 2 sisters, please. Hurry up. Let's celebrate them. 1 is coming. Thank you very much. Yes, we have 2. All right. So please let the slide come up again. So just turn around so that you'll be looking at the slide. Give them the mic, please. Anybody you want to give. What can you say about the first picture at the top?
The first picture there, I'm seeing an old man with a horse chasing themselves.
Okay, thank you. Let's clap for him, please. Let's clap for him. All right. Yes. It's okay. My sister, yes, what can you see? Go ahead. The same picture.
The first one.
The same picture, yes.
I saw a young man holding a horse.
Okay. He's a young man. This time around, not the old man. It's a young man that is holding the horse.
It's old man.
Oh, it's old man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, what can you see? The first picture.
The first picture, I'm seeing the old man hugging a horse. Maybe a kiss.
Okay. You, what can you see?
Okay, I'm only seeing how he's expressing. They're expressing how he feels towards the horse, the man.
Okay. So let me reframe my question. Forget about whether they are interacting or they are not interacting. What do you think about the picture? Do you think that this picture is going anywhere? Look at the first one at the top and look at the one at the bottom. Now let's look at it with our eyes. What do you think? Where are they going? Do you think they are going to go anywhere? What will happen if the horse moves?
In that place, in that first picture there, what I'm seeing there is that if that old man that is in that place now, the horse is not going anywhere, while the old man is standing there. So definitely, they will not go to anywhere because horse is not drawing the old man, while the old man is not drawing the horse. So they are just staying in the one place. So they are not going to anywhere. They are not going to anywhere.
Okay, let's clap for him, please. You can sit down, please. Yes. What happens? What will happen if the horse decides to start moving in the direction it is going? What will happen?
I don't think there's any positive of movement there.
Nothing positive will come out of it, right?
Yes.
So it is possible that the horse will climb on top of the man. Right? Let's clap for her too as she takes her seat. Yes, what about you? What do you think? Any of the, either the top or the one at the bottom?
What I'm thinking there is, if the horse is not move and the old man, there will be a war.
There will be war. I like his answer. He said there will be war. So what? Now let's ask the next question. Now these two now by the side. When the horse is moving, what will happen? I mean, what will happen if the horse now keeps going the direction it's going to? What happens to the man at the back of the horse?
If the horse move, there will be peace and there will be joy.
There will be peace and joy. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for my sister as well as she takes her seat. Thank you very much. Now, we've heard of the phrase putting the horse before the cat or putting the cat before the horse. Have you heard that phrase before? Have you heard that before? Now, the first two pictures, the pictures at the top and bottom, we have practically put the cat in front of the horse. Who is supposed to pull the other? Is it the horse or the cat? The horse is supposed to pull the cat. But the way it is going, there's going to be, like my brother said, there's going to be war. And you know how strong horses are. When that horse is charged and it starts moving, it is possible that that man will die or will be injured badly. But if you look at you can now feed a woman. It's a wrong decision. It is putting the cat before the horse. The horse is supposed to move the cat, not the cat moving the horse. In fact, the cat does not have the capacity to move the horse. It is the horse that will do it. And that is what we do many times I see as young people. We put our emotions to enter relationship. The emotion now becomes the door into the relationship. Because you are feeling jiggy. You now feel it is right to enter relationship. We all feel jiggy here. Who doesn't feel it? Let me see your hands up. Except the one that they are not supposed to get married. You don't feel jiggy any at all. Nothing flows in your own body. They are not here. That is not a reason to get